Mean Girls is over 10 years old, but there's really no limit for how many times we'll watch it and love every minute of it. But while we were all still waiting for Fetch to happen, the cast grew up and moved on from their roles in the iconic film. So what does the cast of Mean Girls look like today? Find out. Daniel Franzese. If you've ever uttered or screamed at the top of your lungs,
"She doesn't even go here!"
you can thank Daniel Franzese's character Damien for that. After Mean Girls, Franzese veered more towards television and even appeared in an episode of Party Down with on-screen BFF Lizzy Caplan, though he told Entertainment Weekly in 2015 that he still gets recognized for his iconic Mean Girls role every single day. He made headlines in 2014 when he came out via an open letter to none other than Damien. "You became an iconic character that people looked up to. I wished I'd had you as a role model when I was younger." In 2016, with the secret help of a friendly barista, Franzese proposed to his boyfriend in the Starbucks where they first met.
I went in for a Grande Americano, but I left with a Venti Puerto Rican. "You go, Glen Coco!"
Jonathan Bennett. If there are only two things we took away from Mean Girls, it's that the limit does not exist and that it's always October 3rd. For that, we thank Jonathan Bennett's character Aaron Samuels. After Mean Girls, Bennett went on to pursue acting, scoring small parts in various films and TV shows. He resurfaced in 2014 for season 19 of Dancing with the Stars, alongside Allison Hoker, and unfortunately didn't win. Right after his season of Dancing aired, it appeared that Julianne Hough accidentally outed Bennett on Extra. According to the Huffington Post, Bennett's rep never responded to Hough's comment, and to this day, Bennett has yet to publicly come out. But yes, he knows his hair looks sexy pushed back. Lacey Chabert. While Mean Girls provided many of these actors with their breakout role, Lacey Chabert had already found success on the television show Party of Five. While Chabert did a fabulous job playing toaster strudel heiress Gretchen Wieners, she didn't initially see herself as a good fit for the character. She told Entertainment Weekly, "I thought I was really wrong for Gretchen. The character description physically was very different from me. We think she made it work." After Mean Girls, Chabert continued to appear in films while also working as a voice actor, and in 2016 she gave birth to a daughter. She talked to people about life as a working mom, saying,
"As a new parent, I feel like I'm that typical new parent that's nervous about everything. This is the first time I've actually been away from her, so I'm nervous today just that she's okay and she's without her mom."
She went on to reveal the one Mean Girls line fans still ask her to say on a daily basis.
"That is so fetch."
Lizzy Caplan. Lizzy Caplan played the witty, sarcastic Janice Ian flawlessly, so much so that she says she's often typecast based on her Mean Girls role. For example, her character in Party Down is basically Janice Ian in a bow tie. Caplan got so sick of being typecast that she almost quit acting.
What?
Oh no, she did not!
She revealed to Rolling Stone in 2014, "I didn't want to be continually rejected. I was right at the doorway of believing I couldn't do anything else." However, she was soon cast as Virginia Johnson in Showtime's Masters of Sex, which she says came right in the nick of time. And in 2016, Caplan got engaged to actor Tom Riley. Amanda Seyfried. Though she originally auditioned for the role of Regina George, Amanda Seyfried told Entertainment Weekly that she's forever grateful for her role as Karen.
"You're not stupid, Karen." "No, I am actually."
She explained, "You only get so many breaks in your life. I just wanted to be in the movie." And while Karen and her five senses might not have been the sharpest tool in the shed, unlike her character, Seyfried was smart enough to turn her Mean Girls role into a successful acting career. She went on to star in huge films like Les Miserables and Mamma Mia. In 2017, the actress eloped with actor Thomas Sadowski and gave birth to a daughter.
I love being a mother. I love my family so much. I couldn't be more in awe of my life.
Lindsay Lohan. Before starring in Mean Girls, Lindsay Lohan already had quite a few title roles under her belt. Though she originally wanted to play the role of Regina George, according to Entertainment Weekly, director Mark Waters pinned her as the heroine, Katie, right away. Soon after Mean Girls, however, Lohan's name seemed to appear in the tabloids more often than in movie credits. As detailed by E! Online, she faced a number of arrests and even did some jail time in the following years. More recently, she seems to be in the process of turning her life around. In the beginning of 2017, Lohan appeared on The View to discuss her activist work.
I'm in such a different place in my life and headspace, and I have the time now where I can go and do some good and actually get on the ground and see what's happening.
When asked about a Mean Girls reunion, Lohan seemed to be 100% on board.
Like, we have to do, I'll write the treatment. If Tina's too busy, like, it's fine. So hopefully, I mean, yes, they should.
Rachel McAdams. Regina George was your typical passive-aggressive, and sometimes just plain aggressive, high school bully. When it came to casting George, Rachel McAdams scored the part over both Lindsay Lohan and Amanda Seyfried, Lohan revealed to Entertainment Weekly. On playing the role, McAdams said, "I loved Regina. She seemed so deliciously wicked and borderline evil." McAdams' fame didn't stop post-bus accident. She's since starred alongside actors like Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., and Channing Tatum, and was even nominated for an Oscar in 2016 for her role in Spotlight.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Despite all of her Hollywood success, McAdams promised fans that she's never too good for a Mean Girls reunion.
I love doing that movie. I love Tina Fey. I love the girls.
So let's make that happen, stat.
Please stop talking.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Click the list icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this other cool stuff we know you'll love too.